It was just after midnight when the first gnome appeared, right in the middle of the Thompsons' front lawn, arms outstretched, grinning with mischief. By sunrise, there were 3. By lunch, 12. All identical. Red hats, blue coats, ceramic beards, staring out at Maple Grove Lane like silent sentinels. The HOA, of course, was livid. Unauthorized lawn decor in quantities exceeding the community standard of 2 whimsical items per household, read the first citation, hand-delivered by HOA Secretary Marlene, who nearly tripped over a gnome on her way up the walk. But the Thompsons denied responsibility. "We don't even like gnomes," insisted Mr. Thompson. "Someone's planting them here." Rumors spread like over-fertilized crabgrass. Some blamed mischievous teens. Others suspected a passive-aggressive prank war sparked by a heated bake sale rivalry. Regardless, by the end of the week, the gnome count had reached 43, and the HOA had convened an emergency response committee. Residents were divided. Half found the gnome invasion hilarious and endearing, taking selfies with the growing army. The other half saw it as the beginning of neighborhood collapse. Marlene staged a dramatic intervention, placing an inflatable "No Gnome Zone" sign in front of the Thompsons' yard, only for it to be replaced overnight by a gnome twice the size of the rest, holding a scroll that read, "Let them be." The gnomes became celebrities. A local news crew aired a segment titled "The Great Gnome Debate," and HOA President Harold Diggs was caught on camera trying to stuff a gnome into the trunk of his Prius. Finally, exhausted and mildly embarrassed, the HOA voted to let the gnomes stay, as long as their number didn't exceed 50, and they wore seasonally appropriate accessories. The Thompsons, though still confused, dutifully gave each gnome a tiny scarf. Peace returned to Maple Grove, albeit under the watchful gaze of a very festive lawn militia.